Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big little CoinsKid crew. So Vechain's gone through, in my opinion, a nasty ABC at the moment. So I'm trying to find any counts, to tell us that the bottom's in. Obviously, it's all about support and resistance. So I think what we've got here is an ABC. Okay, so in the A wave, we do usually see 5 waves. In the B wave, 3 waves, and then in the C wave, we see 5 waves equally as well. Okay, so at the moment, what we have got from this top here, way back in April 2021, was the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. And a 5, okay, so we've got an A wave, and then just there we've got a 1, a 2, and a 3, some kind of 3-wave corrective pattern back up, okay, corrective wave back up to where we came from, the formation of the A, the B, and right now from this point here we've been in a C wave. So within the C wave we're looking for 5 waves, and there is a possibility that it is done at this point, okay, so we've got the 1, the 2, the big 3, the final 4, and then the final 5th wave, which bottomed last year in December. Okay, so that could qualify as the end of the C wave. So one thing we need to do to confirm this, in my opinion, is for Vechain to come up impulsively, correctively holding this low, and begin to come up the stairs impulsively and correctively, creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. So something we want to see from this point is 5 waves to the upside to confirm that that was the bottom of the C wave, and it means that from this bottom here we've got 5 waves coming up with a big ABC and then 5 waves, so on and so forth, to confirm we're impulsive off this bottom. So what we're looking for is for the fact that that needs to be a 1, comes back in a corrective wave 2, which holds this low and then goes again, takes out that high in a big massive wave 3, comes back potentially holding that high again, and then goes again. So if we see 5 waves leading this year, this means that this is an impulsive move here for Vechain, okay, and this is something we're looking at to get really excited. One thing that would get me really excited, the prospect that, okay, that bottom is in, obviously, as we're tracing and holding it, but it's a breakout and a close above that 55-week EMA, which currently sits at 02999. Okay, we start to see Vechain taking this out as resistance and holding it as support. I begin to get really bullish about Vechain, and one prospect we could actually look at is the fact that we are creating some kind of inverse head and shoulders here for Vechain. Okay, so from here to there will be the technical breakout target. So if Vechain does start to come up and again equally close above the 55-week EMA and this level of resistance just there, then we could be looking at an explosive move here for Vechain towards that level. Okay, so again, it's all about this retracement they're going through to confirm that that is your bottom. So possibly impulsive, corrective, coming back, hold the lows, come up, breakout, and then I think we've got that target above us once we break that level of resistance. And it is a big if as well, okay, because remember, I've not got a crystal ball, nothing I say is financial advice, but we've potentially put in some kind of big ABC, and right now we really are beginning to turn a corner here. So it's all about this retracement that we're going through in a potential ABC correction, some kind of double top drop here as well for Vechain coming back down. I'm going to zoom in a minute and show you exactly where I think the technical targets and support targets are for this particular pullback that we're going through. But I think if we do start to hold this high low here to this low and begin to come up, you've got multiple patterns here. You've got the inverse head and shoulders, okay, you've equally got a beautiful double bottom down here, some kind of ascending triangle as well, providing you're holding ascending level of support, compression lead to expansion. So things are looking good, providing we can hold this low that we put in way back there. Okay, we've got a corrective 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done everything we need to say we're bottomed, okay, on this ABC correction, but what we're looking for is a positive reaction here for Vechain to come back up the stairs. Now one thing, I'm not a perma bull, perm bear, whatever, but one thing is screaming retest for me in the charts, which is actually got me really bullish, regardless of even if we go down again. I think it's an opportunity for Vechain, and it really is simple, and I've gone through this so many times in the charts with you. All you got to do is look at the charts and you'll see it. Okay, so just here, if you take a look on the way down, okay, if there's potential, I think that was a wave 1, wasn't it? So if you take a look at this potential wave 1 within a C wave, what we did here is land on this support, and on the way back up we've not back tested it yet. Okay, so that for me is screaming retest. Okay, so for me, I think that Vechain is going to get to that regardless, because what you've done here, take a look at this. This was key support, a potential 1 within wave C. Come up in wave 2, wave 3, lost it. You never retrace back to it to back tested resistance. So I think that is begging for a retest for me. Okay, and I see it so many times. We've traded it on Bitcoin, it's done it already. We've traded it on Ethereum, it's done it already. We've traded it on XRP, it's done it already. So I think providing Vechain can hold this low just there and we go through this correction, I think we're looking at that eventually down the line, okay, and it's going to be an explosive move here for Vechain. So right now we're basically retracing to this low, so I'm going to zoom in and show you all the support targets. So that's the level that I think is key resistance coming back up the stairs for Vechain, 0.04446. I think that's going to be tested, to be honest with you. But it doesn't make me a perm bull, perm bear, whatever. I just think the charts are screaming that, okay? And this is something I relay to you. It was the same on XRP, same on Bitcoin, and no one believed me. But eventually, those particular projects have come back up and retested that level of resistance, okay? And they did find initial resistance at that. So that could be a really good swing up, short up, or profit taking position for you in time for Vechain when it does start to ramp up, okay? So let's dive in and see the support targets for Vechain going forward. Looking at Vechain on the daily time frame, at the moment we're coming back to support basically for the continuation of this breakout, possible bottom down here. So we're looking for confirmation by holding that low in any retracements that we go through, okay? So there's multiple ways in which we can find levels of support and potential retracement targets, okay? So what we're looking for, in my opinion, to confirm that the correction is in, you know, we've got some kind of A, some kind of B, some kind of C, flat wave correction that starts to come up like this, is obviously getting back above these EMAs. If we start to come back above these EMAs, hold them as support, increase the probability that from which you came was your low. Okay, so I'm looking for some kind of A, some kind of B, some kind of C, and then go again. And the next wave will come up and take out that resistance. And then, like I said to you, what we've got is some kind of neckline. We've got a left shoulder, the big head, then come up like this and make a right shoulder, and we've got a big inverse head and shoulders. And equally what we've got, if you take a look, is a bottom, resistance, high, low, resistance, break it, and we've got some kind of double bottom down here from this low as well, okay, and possibly some kind of ascending triangle that begins to emerge over a long period of time. So I'm trying to find the lows, I'm trying to find the support, the key support and support targets basically. So right now all we can do is drop fibs on. So from there, the top, what we are doing at the moment is we're tracing from the 0 fib all the way down to the 1 fib. So at a minute we're falling through the fibs, okay, so we had that big flash, crash, big fall down, rallied up back into resistance, made a lower high, and right now we're coming back down the stairs. But this is actually corrective back down to this low, okay, until it's not. So the only way you can determine obviously that it won't be corrective is if you start to create something called a reversal wave, where this starts to come down like this, start to flush down, and you lose the 1 fib. That will actually mean that this is a reversal wave, if not impulsive to the downside basically, okay, for Vechain. And at that point, if you do start to lose a 1 fib, then your minimal target will be the 1272. It's 0.0125, okay, but at the minute I have to lean more towards the fact that I think that this is impulsive, okay, because we've got 5 waves in here. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a beautiful impulsive move for Vechain right there that's come back up into the key resistance, which is normal, okay. And what we're doing, we're retracing the potential ABC correction. This to me doesn't look necessarily impulsive at the moment, in the sense that what we've got there is a 1, 2, 3, okay. So for me that's 3 waves, so that doesn't look impulsive of a potential wave 1, potential wave 2 and 3. So at the minute I'm leaning towards more the fact that I think that this is corrective, okay. We've got some kind of A, some kind of B, some kind of C that we're going through. So at the minute you can clearly see what we've done. We've landed on the golden ratio, came up, made a lower high, and right now we've come back down to the 702 fib. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards the fact that we've got the closes below the 702 fib, especially on the daily time frame. I think that Vechain's looking for a lower level of support. Doesn't make me a perma bear, but I'm just showing you, okay, and the reasons in the charts right now. So let me get that knob on. So equally what we've got, and I'm going to show you this at the moment, is a little bit of confluence that Vechain is looking to still correct because of the closes below the 702 fib, the resistance of the death cross just there on the daily, the resistance of the EMAs as well. It looks as though Vechain's got further to go in this correction, okay. Let me get that 1 fib knob on for you as well. These have to be knob on, okay. So I think is equally what we've got. If you take a look, if I drop a horizontal line in Vechain just there, what we did from this bottom that we put in is we created this God candle, consolidation, broke out. What we did, we broken out in a God candle. So for me, as nasty as it is, it looks as though Vechain might actually be coming back all the way down to this red line because of the God candle breakout just there. Really is simple, okay? Does it have to get there? Absolutely not, but it's just a little bit of confidence lining up that, you know, the potential correction for Vechain might not necessarily be in. Now, how can we determine that the correction is in? Well, I think if you start to take out this level of resistance, you start to break that resistance just there, then I would be more inclined to say, okay, well, we're not looking at lower prices, and, you know, at that point Vechain is breaking out and we're looking to come up the stairs, and the next wave from wherever you come is a wave 3, because I think that what we have got, impulsive wave 1, corrective wave 2, wherever it comes back down to, and then boom, another wave 3 basically, which is going to take out that high, and breaking this resistance is confirmation of that, okay. So just be patient, just wait for that, okay. So at the minute you can clearly see 702 fib, we've lost it, closes below that, so it looks as though we're begging for the 786 at 0180902, and then if it gets a little bit more nasty, I would be more inclined to say we're going to have a deeper correction where everyone's going to get really bearish, but all we're doing is back testing the God candle breakout for Vechain. So, you know, I'm going to stagger some bids here. 0.0165 785 and 786 at 01809. Good luck, everybody, but the confirmation at the bottom of this correction and a possible ABC correction will be once we take out that white line just there, and I'll keep you updated as best I can, okay? Wish everyone the utmost luck. And remember, you can do all this, you can go long, you can go short, don't be a degen, don't go with life savings, but you can go long, you can go short on Bybit or Mexi, entirely up to you. Both got amazing sign up bonuses. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.